Welcome back to Iron Man Higgs channel. It is super windy out here today. Look at the trees, look at my target going down there. Super windy. I hope it's not going to mess with me too bad on this view today, on this review video today. Uh-oh, target's unwinding down there. I'm going to fix that. We got the Crosman Tactical 1077. This is a CO2 powered 177 pellet or BB. We're going to do a full review on this thing today. We're going to check speed, we're going to check accuracy, we're going to check it at 50 and 75 feet, and just go through the whole thing and see what it's all about. Looks like a fun little planker. Pick it up relatively cheap. Let's get going. I have it fitted with the Beeman 4x32. Should be sufficient for all the farther we're going to be shooting with this thing. Super light, I will give it that. This thing is super light. It's all polymer or plastic, or polymer as a plastic, I guess. So, really light. It's really short. CO2 gets housed up here. Unscrew that. Rod comes out, CO2 goes in, nose first, or the point goes in first. Thread it back in, tighten it up, and it's ready to shoot. Drop out mag. You insert your pellets or BBs, click it around. I believe this is a 12 shot. Pretty cheaply made, but again, this thing is super cheap priced. I was gonna get the regular tactical, or the regular 1077, but I opted for the tactical version. I just think it looks cooler. We'll go through this thing. Safety's in front of the trigger there. It does have a adjustable cheek riser in the back, I think. I don't think it's slotted. I haven't played with it yet. Yeah, it's functional. But I have the splatter burst set up, and we're going to start off with BBs at 50 feet. So we're starting out with the BB. Let me get set up here on my sandbags. We're going to hold for dead center, and I'm just going to put all the rounds into it. And we're empty. I do want to point out the trigger on this thing is atrocious. I don't have a gauge, but the trigger pull on this thing has got to be like 10 or 12 pounds. Just super junk, real crunchy. I don't like that at all. Group wise, at 50 feet, a couple rogue ones there, but generally, I mean, just a cheap old planker. It's not bad. You can probably hit what you're trying to hit if you needed to with it, if you're using it for pest control or something like that. Let's go ahead and load the pellets up. We'll try for a different area and see how they group. For the pellets we're going to be using Ruger Hollow Point 8 grain. I know they're not a premium pellet, but this ain't a premium gun either, so we'll fire all 10 or 12 shots, see how that does. Okay. We go top right. Target quit dancing around. We're empty. So the grouping on the pellet really doesn't look much better than the grouping with the BBs. I don't know, it's kind of a 50-50 there. And honestly, I don't know if that barrel is rifled, so maybe it makes no difference with the pellets. But let me put a fresh CO2 in. I'll get a few shots out. We'll check the speed on this critter. Okay, I moved to the shade. See if we can get any recording. There we go. 477.7. 470.3. 452.8. Okay, so now we got a baseline there. With that being said, we're already about 10 shots spent on that CO2 out of, you only get about 20 good shots out of this rifle on a full CO2. Then it starts really dropping down. So I'm gonna get back 75 feet. And we're gonna shoot and see what kind of pattern we can get with that. Bottom left. So bottom left, there, it may have been a double hit. I'm not real sure. You guys seen it? I didn't until making this video. I could see the pellets flying through the air at 75 feet. They were lopping. I mean, elevation, I was holding there. They were still hitting where I was holding, but I mean, everything was left. Looking at everything else besides the BBs at 50 feet. These pellets were shooting left, these pellets are shooting left. I could dial it in. I'm not really going to. I just wanted to see. It looks like 75 feet is going to be pushing it for this thing to hit a pop can or something maybe. So I'd keep it under that, maybe 60 tops. All in all, what do I think about this? It's a fun planker. That's all it's going to be, is a planker. You're not going to win any competition shoots with it. It's probably not really going to drop much more than small game with it. Really small, rats, something like that. Maybe some birds. Not the most accurate thing. You don't get a whole lot of shots per fill. You know, 15, 20 shots max with this thing, and I was watching them fall off at 15 shots. But for what it is, it's a planker. And if you just want to have some fun planking, let your kids shoot, practice, great for that. But thanks for joining me today, and hope you guys stay safe. See you next time.